What's up, guys? I have the air conditioning on, and I'm still on my vacation, but I did want to rant about some stuff. I am gonna call. I'm not calling people out. I'm just gonna name names because, and I do like their channels. I'm not gonna say I don't like their channels. I actually watch their channels. I might not comment as often as I would like, but you know. Okay. The first person I want, and this is basically addressing people's subs, and they're not happy about their subs, and they're, because they're not getting as much feedback as they would like. And I understand. They're like, or they just see things that is bullshit, that's stupid, and they're mad about the gaming industry, and I'm also mad about the film industry too, but that's a different subject. This is just about gaming. And the gaming people that I'm talking about. Okay, Fake Comes to Gaming. Fake Comes to Wars. Actually, check out his channel. He's a really cool guy. But he did do a video, and he did his last two videos. The last one he talked about he's sticking around. But the previous one before then, he was talking about people are not original on YouTube, and which is true. There's a lot of people that are not original here, including myself. I'm not going to say I'm the most original person on YouTube, but if you look at my record, I have been here for 4 years. So that would at least say that some of the ideas that have been used at the gaming industry, like for pickups and reviews and stuff like that, were probably, I'm not going to say they were started by me, but they were at least, I was either one of the few people that have been doing it for that long. I started way back, even before Pete Thor did, and, I'm not saying, that's just, I'll talk about it a little in depth about Pete Thor and that whole subject, but I like Pete Thor's channel. I do. Some people say he's probably not the most, but you gotta accept that people have bigger channels. They're gonna have more people commenting on their channels, and they're not gonna try to communicate with everybody. That's probably why he created the forums and created his whole blog, his whole podcast, and stuff like that, so he could get more of his thoughts out there without, editing. Because editing is really a tax. I didn't know editing was so hard until I started editing my own videos, and it was like, wow, I really respect people that have great editing in their videos and great production rather. But like I said, I've been here for 4 years, and my goal when I started YouTube was to be doing film reviews. But then what happened was I started doing some tech-related stuff with the Mac versus PC war thing. Did a little bit of that, and then started doing some phone reviews. Did some gaming stuff. Definitely love the gaming-related subjects. So started doing a lot of that, beer reviews. And DVD pickups and stuff, and DVD collections and stuff like that. This is all what I enjoy. I might even start doing some, I do video responses on subjects that I care about. It could be news related, it could be gaming related, it could be beer or film related. So, my channel varies. That's just how it is. But this is the rant in general about these people that are getting fed up about their feedback. You gotta realize that when you have a certain amount of subs, they're not gonna always be checking out your videos. They're not gonna always comment on your videos. Like myself, I don't always comment on people's videos, but I try to thumb them up if I do enjoy their videos. I at least give them a watch. I can't thumb up every video that I see. I can't write a comment for every video that I watch, because then that's of me watching a certain video, and I at least want to give a person a view. I mean, that's at least the least I can do. And if someone leaves a comment on my video, I definitely write a comment back, just to let them know that I actually saw the comments. Because some people say, oh, I read everything you guys post, which I agree, they probably do. I'm not saying they don't, but whatever. So The people that I want to talk about is Scott Lewis Gaming Blog and Fake Console Gaming, Fake Console Wars. I mean, those two guys, I really do like their channels. Though Fake Console Gaming, Fake Console Wars, he does talk about a lot about sports games, which, yeah, I'm not too into sports games. Because I don't buy $60 sports games when, you know, next year there's another fucking game coming out. I'd rather just buy an old game and enjoy it, you know, and play the remote that it has. And I don't care about updated roster that much. So if I do play a sports game, it's usually an old sports game. I haven't got the new MLB The Show, which I do want to. You know, I would love to own MLB all the time, every year. But you know, it's hard. It's not like I can do that. I probably try to buy them every 2 years, so at least it justifies the means, you know. So that's the only sports game I really care about, the MLB The Show. That's it. I don't care about any other sports game. And if I do buy a sports game besides the MLB The Show, it's usually an old title, because I'm not gonna pay $50 for a sports game unless it's MLB The Show. And you know, Fake Console Game, Fake Console Wars, Fake Console Game, sorry. I really do like his channel, even though he does talk about a lot of sports-related games. But he's still pretty cool, and he's just mad about people not, you know, giving him feedback that sucks to his channel. You know, I could be one of them. You know, I know he was talking about me, most likely, because I'm one of the subs that probably doesn't comment on his videos very often. But like I said, I have a life. You know, I got other shit to do. I can't comment on everybody else's video, and people are gonna get fed up for that shit. It's just, it kind of pisses me off. You know, it's like, fuck, you know, if I feel like commenting, and if I have time, if I'm in the mood, I'll comment on your video. I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling you out for Fake Wars, Console Wars. I'm not calling you out because I really don't want to start beefing anyone on YouTube. That's not me. So I'm not saying anything bad about that. Just, you know, I understand you're mad because I mean, I really don't take anything personally. I'm telling you to watch my videos or comment on my videos. You can do it if you want. If you have the time, if you want to comment on my videos, go ahead and do that. I have various amount of videos that, you know, people will watch. I get mad at people that don't even watch my old videos sometimes. And I'm like, why did you start watching my new videos? And just, I go back to old people's videos and I comment on them. And I see other people do it too. So it's not like everybody does it, or, you know, there's an exception. Some people actually do that. I love catching up on people's old content. Now let's move on to Scott Lewis Gaming Blog. He got really fed up about the whole collection thing and admiring people for their huge collection and their TVs and their nice setup and all that stuff. Yeah, that's cool. You know, just it's unfortunate. People just love people's stuff, and they admire people that have better stuff than they do. But I'm a person that looks beyond that. I look at a person's personality, and you know, that's cliche, but it's true. I could care less what the person's showing me on camera or how many games that they have, as long as they're a cool person, as long as they're trustworthy. You know, as long as they're not a fucking asshole and you do a trade with them and then they don't trade anything back with you, or they don't pay it or do something they said they were gonna do, then yeah, you're gonna have to say that they're not trustworthy. You know, they're not fucking someone you wanna get involved with. So that's it. But the gaming community is very good. You know, there's a little beef here and there, but whatever. And this is the thing that I'm saying. 4 years ago, the gaming community was nothing the way it is now. It's awesome now. It's way bigger than it is. 4 years ago, there was nothing like this. The DVD and film DVD pickup community was never like the way it is now. It's just wow. It's just over. It's like really crazy. There's so many people out there. I didn't know so many people love films the way I do. And the beer reviews also. Didn't know that many reviewers were out there too. So it was like, wow, just discovering all these people, making friends with them, growing your audience, and stuff like that. So I know I'm rambling on about nice shit, but sorry. Well, Scott Lewis gaming blog, he got mad about that, the people admire that, and that the gaming industry keeps doing sequels after sequels, which is understandable. They're just trying to capitalize on what actually has already a growing audience. So why wouldn't they do sequels to that? Just like the film industry does that same thing. They do sequels after sequels because they know there's already an audience for this. They know there's already money to be made. It's a business. You gotta realize that the gaming industry and the film industry are a business. They want to invest in something that's gonna make them money. They got to make money. That's the only way they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. But see, we gotta fucking stand up and realize that if something's wrong, something is not fucking good, then we gotta talk with our wallets. We gotta fucking realize that our wallet is the most important to them. They don't care about us. They don't care about our family. They don't care about how much we make. They just care about what we buy. And that's where it should start. That's what YouTube is so fucking good about. Because I would rather see a person that I know has the same taste as me. That's why I sub to these people. If they seem like they're similar taste in gaming or in film, it's just like me. I watch their reviews. I watch their impressions of a game because I know that most likely I'm gonna feel the same way they feel about the game, about the movie. So, then it makes my wallet know what I want to spend my money on. What I feel is a more justified investment on a product. Now, I hate the gaming industry because they're acting like they're getting robbed, when actually I think they're making way more money than the film industry nowadays. They charge $60 for a game, and then they get mad when it gets bought used. Someone already bought the fucking product. You send a amount of units out, and then you get mad because someone else buys it after someone uses it. What's wrong with that? Why we don't do that with any other product? Why is it, you don't need to buy the extra features, online features. I mean, Activision, I want to boycott them. I will eventually start boycotting them because I'm tired of the Call of Duty series. I'm definitely tired of it. There's nothing innovative about the series at all. It's the same old bullshit every fucking year. Every fucking year it's the same bullshit. They have nothing to offer. So EA has stuff to be offered. They're still playing with shady ass practices that really doesn't. I don't want to. I'm not attracted to their shady ass products. I'm buying all the games used. I don't buy any of their sports titles. If I buy anything, it's probably gonna be their RPG. And it's going to be bought and used. I'm going to buy it used. I don't care. I'm not going to buy it new. I don't want to support EA at all. At all. So if I buy their games, it's going to be used. Capcom, if I buy their games, it's going to be used. Nowadays, it's going to be used. And the whole, I'm just going to boycott them. All their games are going to be used, bought used. Capcom, EA, Activision, all games are going to be bought used. And if they start charging for online pay for the Call of Duty stuff, nothing. I ain't paying that shit. I ain't paying for any maps, because I don't need the maps. I ain't paying for any new costumes, downloadable content. I don't care. Just like Fallout 3 and all these other games that are not finished products, they're RPGs. They're already long enough. RPGs are the best genre known to man, in my opinion. And RPGs are money. Your money is worth on RPGs because you get a lot of content. You get a lot of stuff with RPGs. Tons of stuff with RPGs. You get a good story. Most RPGs you get a good story. You get gameplay that's over 30 hours sometimes. And then you get soundtracks and art books. You know, RPG is where it's at. RPG is where you feel that when you pay $60, you're getting your money's worth. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and all these is it Western? I guess they're Western or Eastern. I always get mixed up on that shit, but you know what I'm talking about. Those type of RPGs are great too. I think there is a saturation of those RPGs because I really prefer the Japanese RPGs, but you know, those RPGs are still good. There's a saturation of FPSs, which I fucking hate, but I do like, occasionally I do like a good FPS, but usually it has to be in the science fiction realm to be really attractive. And the post-apocalyptic world setting is also good, but it has to have some RPG elements into it. It can't just be a FPS straight up, you know. And that's what I want to write about. You guys got to take it easy. Stand up for what you believe in. I respect you guys for standing up for what you believe in, but you gotta guys realize that people have lives, and YouTube doesn't always. It depends on person's subscription list. They probably have hundreds of people that subscribe to it, and just trying to watch all people's videos and try to give them as much feedback as they can. Just like I do. I have over 700 subscriptions, and I like all these channels. I subscribe to them for a reason. Do I watch every video once they are posted? No. Do I comment on everybody's videos that I have as subscriptions? No. Do I thumbs them all up? No. I don't have all the time in the world to do that. So obviously that's not going to happen. I do unsubscribe to people if they don't make a video in over 10 months or 12 months, depending on my relationship with the person. If I know the person and I know the reason why they're not doing any videos, and then I give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, they're like, okay, I have a problem, blah, 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 blah. And I just go, okay, I'll stick around. I just hope you make another video because that's why I sub to you, you know. So let's keep in contact. There's been people that I know that stopped making videos or deleted their YouTube, and I'm still friends with them. And it's like, as long as we're friends, you know, that's really what matters. I mean, you can't fuck up with your subscriptions because the people that sub to you, because they're just like your friends, you know. You get mad at them sometimes, but you don't want to just throw them out like nothing, you know. And like I said, I sub to someone because of their personality. That's me. I don't know what everybody else does, but that's what I sub for. I do that for that reason, and that reason alone. I can care less of how they feel about things, but as long as their personality is not alone to me, then I'm going to sub to them. And that's all I wanted to say. Stand up for what you believe in. If you think that there's too many FBSs in this world, and then tell the developers that on YouTube. I hope they listen. You know, if you want to boycott CraftCon, which they're doing iterations of fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the Ultimate Edition, which kind of pissed me off. The whole Mega Man Legends cancellation pissed me off. You know, it was just everything that Capcom is doing right now. They're going down the toilet. I won't be surprised if that company will go under in another 2 years or 3 years if they keep doing what they're doing. They're not bringing out quality products, or they're just acting like money-grubbing hoes, and that shows. That shows in every practice that they're doing. I mean, it sucks that a company has been here for so long. These companies have been here for so long, trying to act like they're not making any money, like they don't have any money, when they've been making millions of dollars. They've been juggernauts for such a long time, and it was because of us. We kept them in business, yet they want to act like we're fucking dumbasses, and we don't have any rights to some of these games at all. We do have rights, because we pay for this shit. We're the ones that feed you. We're the ones that keep you living in your fancy apartment, keep you buying whatever the fuck you buying, because they're not going to buy their games. They already got this fucking game. They're the ones making the game. They probably don't even like their games, to be honest with you. They're probably like, oh yeah, that, you know, I already know about it. Why would they even be fans of their own game when they already know what the fuck is going on? So yeah, stand up or shut the fuck up. I mean, I did the partition for Mega Man Legends. I want it made. Unfortunately, the director quit and is trying to do his own thing. He wanted to do his own thing, so it's understandable. He wanted to branch out. They should have let him branch out. They should have just let him. They should have had a contract with him where he could still make Mega Man games, but if he wants to do some other independent stuff, he should do that too. And they should just take chances. Companies should take more chances. Definitely. They definitely should. They should have a percentage of their budget where this is for products that we don't know are going to sell, but we're going to bring them out anyway because, hey, maybe they'll be successful. You got to take chances every now and then. And that's what companies got to learn instead of being safe. Instead of acting like the safe way is the only way to go. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you like this rant. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not hating. I'm not calling any beef out on any of these people. They just gotta realize they gotta be glad that they're alive. They gotta be glad that they have subs. They gotta be glad that there's people actually care about their channel. Especially Scott Lewis Game Blog. I mean, he got popular very quickly and from his Friday tag videos. And I really enjoyed a lot of the video responses from other people that were you know, doing the tag video responses, because a lot of those people were just amazing. They just had great personalities. They had great insight into their love for gaming, and it's just sad that Scott Lewis Game Blog, he's acting the way he is acting. He's just taking his stuff way too personal, and he just reflect on what. And I know he's probably mad. He was probably mad when he did that, so he wasn't thinking straight. So hopefully he realized that there is people out here that actually like his videos, and he's done a lot of good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys later.